guys? My name is Taz, and welcome back to the TazCast episode. I have no idea what episode this is. I'm gonna pull it up, and we can find out. But that's kind of besides the point. Today, I'm gonna be going over a few different topics, and the first one I'm gonna go over is. Okay, put your hands together, drum roll. It is going to be NextGen GTA coming out. Now, I made a video on this. This is TazCast number 12. So, okay, now I remember. Anyway, so, basically, I made a video on this, and I definitely recommend you guys go check that out. You can find it on my channel someplace. And, basically, we have a bunch of new information about NextGen GTA, and I'm actually just gonna pull up the news wires here. So just give me a sec. Let me pull it up. You probably just heard me typing, and yeah. So basically, what is going on here is there's gonna be some exclusive stuff, and that's kind of what I really want to go over. Grand Theft Auto 4 for Xbox One, PS4, and PC will feature a range of major visual and technical upgrades to make Los Santos and Blaine County more immersive than ever. In addition to increased draw distances and higher resolution, players can expect a range of additions and improvements, including, so they're going to be adding new weapons, vehicles, and activities. And the weapons, that's kind of, DLC, that makes sense to me. Vehicles, that again makes sense to me, and I can tell you what those vehicles are right now. That would be the Dukes and the Dodo. And the Dodo is a seaplane. What that basically means is it's a plane that you can land on water. It kind of floats, and it's so cool. It was in Vice City, and it's so awesome that it's coming now. So that's definitely really cool. It's got additional wildlife, such as cats, new dogs, and killer whales. And these killer whales are so awesome. If you watch the trailer, they showed killer whales, or not even in the trailer, in some screenshots. And it was awesome. They have a new foliage system, and they got so much grass now, guys. Like the grass is like 3 feet. This is pretty big grass. You got tall grass, you got new palm trees, and it's 3D, all the grasses, you can see all the lines, and in the palm trees, all the rings, and there's just so much grass. I feel like I'm saying grass a lot, and that's kind of all I'm talking about. But moving on, they have enhanced damage and weather effects, and much, much more. Now, what I kind of take for this is enhanced damage effects. If you play GTA 5 single player, sometimes if you crash into a car, their wheel will pop off. In GTA Online, that does not happen because they ran out of room, out of RAM and stuff, because the console was just not powerful enough. But that might happen now in GTA Online, stuff like that. Also, it's going to have over 100 new songs and DJ mixes from returning DJs across the game's 17 radio stations. And all players that pre-order the game, like myself, will get $1 million in-game bonus cash to spend across Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Don't get your hopes up. You don't have $1 million in GTA Online, but you have $500,000 in GTA Online and $500,000 in single player. And that's only if you pre-ordered it. And I actually pre-ordered it a couple months ago, the first weekend that you could. They had this special thing where you can go down and you can get a special edition poster. So I went down and I got the poster. It's on my wall actually, right next to me. And yeah, so that's definitely really cool. And it's got a host of new exotic contents awaits from players returning from the PS3 and 360. So that kind of means if you've never played Grand Theft Auto 5 before, and you're getting it for the first time on Xbox One, PS4, or PC, you won't get these. But if you're coming back from Xbox 360 or PS3, you will get these different items. And that is basically... I just lost the place. Oh yeah, including rare versions of classic vehicles to collect from across the Grand Theft Auto series, such as the Dukes, the Dodo Seaplane, and a faster, more maneuverable blimp. Activities including wildlife photography and new shooting range challenges, new weapons, and more. So the blimp is awesome, actually. New shooting range, that's pretty cool. Wildlife photography, what the heck is that? I'm guessing there's going to be missions where you have to go out and take pictures of deers and stuff and try not to scare them off. Like a friendly version of Deer Hunter, kind of. But I'm not really sure about that, actually. It's got enhancements to Grand Theft Auto Online, including an increased player count. It will hold up to 30 players on PS4 and Xbox One. All existing gameplay upgrades and Rockstar Create content released since the launch of Grand Theft Auto Online will be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, with much more to come. That basically means that all DLC that we've gotten on old gen is going to transfer over to next gen. Also, we're going to be getting some more DLCs like heists and stuff, and we'll get to that in a little bit. And yeah, it's really cool. I'm actually super pumped, and yeah, everything just looks so awesome here. And yeah, like Rockstar's never had to do this before. They've never had a game on like two different like generations of consoles. So this is kind of new for them, and I know everybody's kind of mad that they're a little late. But guys, they've never done this before. It's hard for them. They've ported stuff to PC, but like it's a lot for them to do. But anyway, that's just pretty cool. So on to the next topic, and the next topic is going to be, where are heists? Now, personally, I was like, oh, I'm never giving up on heists. They're going to come soon. Well, I'm giving up on them now. Bye, heists. But it's been almost a year. I think heists should have been here by now, personally. I mean, like, it's been a year. They need to be... In the first trailer for GTA Online, they promised heists, and we never got them. So, I really hope we're getting them soon. Now, here's the thing. I think, well, if you guys remember, in the spring updates, they confirmed it would be coming out in the spring. It never did, but they had a lot of stuff on their plate, so they did the hipster update instead. But they had to rush GTA on the next gen like crazy to make sure it comes out on that release date. Like, they're just rushing to get it done. And then they're going to take some time to get all the details. Like, they got to work so hard to get this done. That's why the Flight School update was not the best update. And that's also why we just haven't seen heists yet. They've been working like way too hard. I bet maybe not the next... Maybe, but maybe the anniversary of GTA 5 is coming up. They could release heists then. But here's the thing. I forgot what I was going to say. I think either in the next, probably not the next, or it could come out for the anniversary, or the next one, heist is going to be like one of the next DLCs. And then, I think also Casino. I don't know if Casino is going to be, if they're going to be able to do that on old gen just because of limitations. And also, I think like Cops and Crooks, that kind of stuff is going to have to be on next gen. So, like, if you guys are mad that some stuff is only on next gen, that's kind of because they ran out of room for stuff. But I definitely hope that we can see a GTA Online trailer so we can kind of figure out what's going on with GTA Online in the near future. But yeah, that's kind of it for heists. I just want to kind of help you guys figure out like exactly what the heck is going on right here. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I really need your help for this next part of the TazCast, and just so I know that you're paying attention. Okay, this is where the test comes in. Yo. Okay, I think that was kind of loud. If you're paying attention right now, that should have got your attention. Leave a comment down below saying pizza, okay? Just so I know you're paying attention, please. And also, I need you to leave a comment because this is really important. What games and what videos, what kind of videos do you guys want me to put on my channel? Obviously, I'm having fun with NextGen Minecraft. It's been really cool, and I've been doing some stuff with Watch Dogs recently, and obviously GTA and stuff. But I'm having a lot of fun doing tech videos, and I've recorded some. I haven't uploaded all of them, but I will definitely upload some, a lot more. Basically, I can't find the charger for my camera. That's why I haven't been making a whole bunch. But I made the one on the new Apple products, and I'm gonna go actually more in depth of that in the next part of the TazCast. But please leave a comment in the comments below, just saying what kind of videos you want me to see. It will really help me out. And in a sec, you guys will be into the next section. Guys, now we're gonna get into the iWatch, and here it is. And this is the iWatch, and it's actually, or the Apple Watch even. It's not even called the iWatch, even though most people thought it would be. And it's a really cool piece of equipment, so I'm going to go over the parts of it and how this all works. So, yeah, as you can see on the screen, you have kind of a new little interface look. And it looks a little bit familiar. It looks a little like iOS 7, but it's got circles, and you can swipe to navigate it. And it makes the new modern look actually work really well with this device, and it looks so awesome. And yeah, as you can see, kind of on the side of the screen, you have two little buttons. The first one, which is kind of like a long rectangle-ish shape, is actually the power button, and it's the same shape as the power button that you have on your iPad or your iPhone. And the one above it is actually something new called the digital crown. Digital crown is kind of serves 2.5 purposes. The first one is it can be used for scrolling, and it can be used for magnifying. So even though it is a touchscreen watch, Apple doesn't want your fingers covering up the screen because it is a small display, and if you do that, you can't see the display. So they use this to zoom in and out. You can still do it with a touchscreen, but this is a little bit easier. It's like a little wheel. You can just move it around. Also, on the top of it, it does have a button, and this button serves as the home button. So that's how you get back to the main screen that you can see in the picture. And it's also, if you hold it down, you can use Siri. So you have Siri on your watch. And that, for some reason, I think that's just the coolest thing, having Siri on your watch. And as you can see, the strap, there are a bunch of different straps. I'm going to show some pictures here in a second. And yeah, and you can have, there's over 2 million different watch faces that you can have. And that's pretty cool. That's a lot of different watch faces. You can get ones that look like really old watches, really old and classic. You can get some that look like more sporty Rolexes, and then you can get weird ones. You can get one with like Mickey Mouse on it, and you can get ones that just show like the time digitally and have like a cool background. You have so much stuff to do in this watch. And in a sec, I'm going to pull up some pictures showing you some of the bands and some of the faces, if I can go find them. Okay, I managed to find some pictures of the watch and different straps and different faces, so here they are. And basically, as you can see, there are a bunch of different faces. Make sure you have this in full screen right now, so you get a better zoomed in angle or view. And as you can see, you can get some nice classic looking faces. And you can get just one with like a flower. You can get ones that look nice and sporty. You can get that weird Mickey Mouse one as well. And there are a bunch of different straps, as you can see right now. The first couple are the sport ones, and they're made so they're sweat resistant, and they're made for when you're jogging or working on a treadmill at the gym, whatever. They won't get wet, and they're fine. They won't get acidic, whatever. Then I mentioned the Apple Watch also has a pedometer and stuff like that built into it, and you can sync it up with your iPhone and your computer, so you can be checking your stats and stuff on your computer, which is pretty cool. And then you got some more classic looking ones with some buckles, and then you got some nice leather looking ones, and those ones have some cool magnets in them, which is really cool. Then you have some nice looking steel chain ones, which are really cool. And as you can see towards the bottom, you have Apple Watches that are coated in gold. And I'm going to explain this for a sec. First of all, there are two different sizes of the iWatch. You have like just a smaller one, which is meant for more women and children, and probably like teenagers and stuff. And then for more fat people, well, like not fat people, but people with bigger arms. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to offend anybody here. But people with bigger arms, they're probably going to need the bigger size. So it comes in two sizes, which is great. Apple's reaching out to a bunch of different people, which I think is awesome. And then there's three different, I want to say editions, but you'll kind of see why that doesn't make sense. Three different versions of the iWatch, or the Apple, why do I keep saying the Apple Watch that you can get. The first one is just the Apple Watch, and that's the normal one. You can see the first couple, it looks kind of like that. It's got a different metal, though. Then you have the iWatch Sport, and that's what the first couple of them are. The ones with the sport bands, the ones with the white and black and blue and red and green bands. The first, like, 5 right there. Those are the sport ones, and they're great for jogging and stuff. And then you have the iWatch, or the Apple Watch edition. And that's why I said I didn't want to say there are three different editions. Because this one is actually called the Apple Watch Edition, and it is coated in, I believe, 12 karat gold. You can also get 12 karat like pink gold as well. So as you can imagine, it's probably a lot more expensive. But either way, you can see a bunch of faces there. It's just a really awesome picture. I do want to point out, it's been speculated that they'll start at $400. But that is not confirmed. That's not been said by Apple. Just some people guessed that a while ago before it was even announced. But we'll be here waiting for the phones to ring. We'll see what Apple has to say about stuff like that. And in a sec, I'm actually going to pull up a picture that's a little bit more zoomed in. Sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking, by the way. But yeah, you guys will see that in just a sec. Hey guys, I'm about to pull up a picture that is slightly more zoomed in, and it's got some cool little chain things, and that's coming right now. And that there you can see. I believe this is just the classic iWatch, or the app. Why do I keep saying app? Are you kidding me? All right, this is the classic Apple Watch, I believe, just because it's got the brushed aluminum outside. And here you can see a few different watch faces, and they're pretty cool. I like them. But more importantly, you can see some of the straps. And the first one, as you can see just on the far left, it's got kind of a nice light metal chain. The one in the middle is similar, but a little bit of a darker metal. And the last one almost looks like a metallic fabric. And you know what I mean, like fabric with like metal in it, and it looks like it might be magnetic, or it might have a little buckle on the back. But that looks pretty cool. I definitely like the one in the middle a lot. I think that looks pretty awesome. But overall, this iWatch has just the best designs from really any smartwatch. Now, like, granted, it might not overall be the best of them all, but it's definitely gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see kind of how this all works out exactly. It's also besides just the Apple Fitness stuff, you can also hook up your Nike Fuel Band to it, which is kind of a little shocking. I'm surprised Apple will let you do that, but you can. And this is just a totally awesome little piece of machinery, and I'm really excited to get to test this out, actually. But other than that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the end of this week's TazCast. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think, what kind of videos I should be doing. Also, what you thought of this video. If it was good, and whatever. Also, since I made you guys say pizza in the middle, just to make sure you're paying attention again, I'm quizzing you again. Say pepperoni in the comments right now if you can. But other than that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.